What if the most dangerous gods in mythology weren't the strongest, but the ones no one could ever predict? Every mythology ever created had one figure the others couldn't trust, not because he was evil, not because he wanted destruction, but because he was smarter, unpredictable, untouchable in a way power could never control. The trickster. The one who doesn't break the rules, he proves they were never real to begin with. Number 5. Hermes, Greece. The messenger god. Fast, intelligent, always watching, but also the god of thieves, liars, and con artists. The day he was born, he didn't cry, he didn't rest, he planned. Before he was even 12 hours old, Hermes stole Apollo's entire sacred herd of cattle, covering his tracks so perfectly even the gods couldn't follow them. When Apollo finally confronted him, furious, demanding answers, Hermes didn't run. He smiled. He lied so smoothly, so convincingly, that the truth itself started to bend. And somehow, instead of being punished, Hermes walked away free. Not just free, rewarded. Apollo handed him a golden staff. A newborn outplayed a god. That's what made Hermes dangerous. Not strength, understanding. Number 4. Coyote, Native American. Coyote isn't just one thing. He's a creator, a destroyer, a teacher, a fool. In some stories, he builds the world. In others, he breaks it apart piece by piece. And sometimes, he does both on the same day. Coyote lies, he shapeshifts, he cheats death like it's a game. The universe punishes him constantly, tears him down, humiliates him, destroys everything he builds, and every single time, he comes back, laughing, unchanged, unafraid. Coyote doesn't learn lessons, he doesn't evolve, he simply continues. Not because he's evil, but because he refuses to be controlled. He is chaos that refuses to apologize. Number 3. Loki, Norse. The most dangerous kind of trickster is the one who cannot stop. Loki wasn't just chaos, he was necessary. When the gods had a problem, Loki solved it. When the gods needed an impossible solution, Loki found one. But every solution came with a cost, because Loki didn't just fix problems, he created them. He saved Asgard, he endangered it, he protected the gods, and betrayed them. He was both the cure and the disease. The gods knew exactly what he was. They knew he was unstable, unpredictable, but they kept him close because they needed him. That was the trap. Because the moment you depend on chaos, you lose the ability to control it. And Loki proved that in the worst way possible, when his actions led to Ragnarok, the end of everything. Not out of pure evil, but because chaos eventually always consumes what tries to contain it. Number 2. Anansi, West Africa. No lightning, no armies, no divine weapon, just a spider. Anansi didn't overpower gods, he outthought them. There was a time when all the stories in the world, every lesson, every myth, every piece of knowledge belonged to the sky god, locked away, untouchable. And Anansi decided that wasn't acceptable. So he didn't fight, he negotiated. He completed impossible tasks, captured creatures no one else could, outmaneuvered forces far stronger than him. And in the end, he walked away with something no one else ever had. Every story. Not by force, by intelligence. Every trickster bends the rules. Anansi rewrote them and made sure the world would remember who did it. Number 1. Prometheus, Greece. Most people call him a hero, but look closer. Prometheus didn't just defy the gods, he outplayed them. When Zeus demanded sacrifices from humanity, Prometheus tricked him, offering 2 choices. One looked rich and perfect, but hid worthless bones. The other looked plain, but held the best meat. Zeus chose wrong, and humanity benefited. But Prometheus didn't stop there. He saw something deeper. Humans were weak, cold, powerless, and the gods intended to keep them that way. So Prometheus made a decision no one else dared to make. He stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. Not quietly, not secretly, deliberately. He knew exactly what it would cost him, and he did it anyway. For that, he was chained to a mountain. An eagle tore him apart over and over again for thousands of years. Endless punishment, endless pain, and still, he never regretted it. Because Prometheus didn't just challenge power, he exposed it. The trickster is never just a liar. He is the one who looks at power, questions it, breaks it, and reshapes it. the one who asks the question no god ever wants to hear. Who gave you the right?